Hello there, friends. Ever notice how some people seem to keep their homes sparkling clean, no matter how many years go by? They don't have a magic wand. They have habits. And today, I'm going to share 8 things seniors with clean homes do every single day. You might be surprised by how simple these practices are, and they'll make a world of difference in your home. So, stay with me till the end. You won't want to miss number 8. Oh, and before we start, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, Savvy Senior, and tell me in the comments, what's your biggest cleaning challenge? Now let's get into it. 1. They tidy as they go. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in someone's home where everything is in its place, no clutter, no chaos, and wondered how do they keep it so tidy? Well, here's their secret. They tidy as they go. This is a habit that saves a mountain of work later. Picture this. After your morning cup of coffee, do you leave the mug on the counter and think, I'll wash that later? Or do you take 10 seconds to rinse it out and place it in the dishwasher? That small act alone sets the tone for the rest of your day. Tidy people don't let things pile up. They deal with items in real time. And it's not just coffee mugs. They hang up jackets immediately after wearing them, put their shoes away after taking them off, and fold blankets once they're done with their cozy nap on the couch. By finishing small tasks in the moment, they prevent clutter from creeping. And here's what I do every evening. Before I head to bed, I spend 5 minutes resetting my main living area. I put away any books, fold my throw blanket, and even fluff the cushions on the couch. Waking up to a tidy space feels like a fresh start every morning, and it takes so little effort to make it happen. Try it tonight. You'll thank me tomorrow. They wipe surfaces daily now. This next one is a game changer if you want your home to look and feel clean every single day. Wiping down surfaces. This might sound small, but it makes a huge difference, my friends. Think about it. Every day we touch the same areas over and over again. Kitchen counters, dining tables, bathroom sinks. And these spots collect crumbs, spills, fingerprints, and even dust faster than we realize. When you don't wipe them regularly, those little messes build up until they feel overwhelming. Clean home seniors, however, stay ahead of the mess by giving these surfaces a quick wipe down every single day. Take the kitchen, for example. After cooking, they don't just leave behind splatters or crumbs. They grab a cloth or sponge and clean the counters right then and there. The same goes for bathroom counters. Wiping off toothpaste or water droplets keeps them looking pristine. It doesn't take long either. Just a few minutes a day is enough to keep your surfaces spotless and inviting. And here's a tip for you. Keep a microfiber cloth or a few cleaning wipes in the areas you use most. I keep a small basket under the sink with all my essentials, so I never have an excuse to leave things messy. Once you get into the habit, you'll be amazed at how much cleaner your home feels. 3. They manage paper clutter. Ruthlessly. Now let's talk about an issue that sneaks up on all of us. Paper clutter. It's incredible how quickly it piles up, isn't it? Newspapers, bills, receipts, catalogs, junk mail. They all seem to take over if we're not careful. But seniors with clean homes? They have a rule about paper clutter. Manage it every day. Here's what they do. As soon as the mail comes in, they handle it immediately. Junk mail. Straight into the recycling bin. It doesn't even get a chance to sit on the counter. Bills or important documents? Those get filed away in a dedicated spot. Newspapers and magazines? If they're read, they're recycled. If they haven't been read, they're kept neatly in a specific area and never allowed to linger. I can't tell you how freeing it feels to stay on top of this daily. I've created a system in my own home. I have one small tray in my kitchen where I place any mail or papers that come in during the day. Before bed each evening, I spend 5 minutes sorting through it. If it's important, it gets filed. If not, out it goes. Think about it. How many times have you been overwhelmed looking at a pile of papers and wondering where to even start? When you tackle it every day, the pile never grows, and your countertops stay clear. Plus, it makes finding things, like that all-important doctor's appointment card, so much easier when everything has a place. 4. They sweep or vacuum high-traffic areas daily now. Let's talk about floors, my friends. If you've ever wondered how some homes seem to sparkle from top to bottom, it's because they don't forget about what's underfoot. Seniors with truly clean homes make it a habit to sweep or vacuum their high-traffic areas every single day. Think about the spaces you walk through most often. The kitchen, the hallway, maybe a front entryway. These areas collect dust, dirt, crumbs, and yes, even hair, faster than you'd imagine. And here's the thing. When your floors are clean, your whole home feels fresher. For many of us, the thought of vacuuming every day might feel like a chore. But here's the trick. Focus only on the areas that need it most. You don't need to vacuum your entire house daily. Just the spots where mess builds up quickly. For me, that means a quick sweep in the kitchen after meals, and a pass with my lightweight vacuum near the front door to pick up dust and any leaves or dirt I've tracked in. If you have pets, this habit is even more important. I've always said there's nothing wrong with shedding. It's part of having furry companions. But keeping up with it each day can make your home feel so much more inviting and less overwhelming. Here's a tip for seniors who might have mobility challenges. Look into robotic vacuums. They're a fantastic little helper and can keep your floors tidy without much effort from you. It's like having a tiny housekeeper. They keep the kitchen sink clean and empty. Let's move to a spot in the house that can either be a beacon of cleanliness or a source of stress. The kitchen sink. If there's one habit that makes an instant difference, it's this. Clean home seniors always keep their sink clean and empty. Here's why it's so powerful. A sink full of dirty dishes doesn't just look messy. It can create bad smells, attract pests, and make your kitchen feel chaotic. Seniors with clean homes never let that happen. They have a rule. No dirty dishes are left in the sink overnight, and, ideally, they're dealt with as soon as possible. For example, after every meal, they rinse dishes and either put them straight in the dishwasher or wash them by hand. If something needs to soak, they don't just leave it in the sink. They place it in soapy water with a plan to come back to it quickly. Once the dishes are done, they take a moment to rinse the sink itself, wiping it down to keep it gleaming. Here's what I do that's worked wonders for me. At the end of the day, after my last cup of tea, I wipe my sink with a touch of baking soda or white vinegar. Not only does it keep it clean, but it also eliminates odors and keeps my kitchen smelling fresh. A sparkling sink really is a centerpiece for a clean home. 6. They air out the house daily. One thing you might not always associate with a clean home is this. It's not just what you can see, but what you smell that makes a difference. That's why seniors with clean homes prioritize airing out their space every single day. You see, over time, our homes trap all kinds of odors, cooking smells, pet scents, and just the stale air from being closed up. Clean home seniors combat this by opening their windows, even for just a few minutes each day. Fresh air can do wonders for making your home feel vibrant and alive again. For me, I make it a habit to crack open windows in the morning. I choose rooms where I've spent the most time, like the bedroom or the kitchen, and let that fresh breeze sweep in. Even on colder days, a few minutes is enough to replace the stale indoor air with a clean, crisp feeling. Here's a little secret I've used for years. Place a bowl of baking soda in rooms that don't get as much ventilation, like a guest bathroom or a closet. It helps absorb any lingering odors. And if you want to take it a step further, add a drop or two of your favorite essential oil. Lavender is my go-to. It leaves a gentle, calming scent behind. 7. They do a daily 10-minute declutter. Let me ask you this. How much time do you spend looking for things that have been misplaced or hidden under clutter? Keys, glasses, a favorite book? For seniors with clean homes, clutter isn't something they fight once a week or let pile up. It's something they manage daily. And they do it with a simple habit I call the 10-minute declutter. Here's how it works. Every day they set aside just 10 minutes to focus on tidying one small area. It could be a countertop, a drawer, a bookshelf, or even that dreaded kitchen junk drawer we all seem to have. The key isn't to aim for perfection, it's to make progress, little by little. Personally, I find this habit not only keeps my home looking organized, but also feels incredibly satisfying. Some days I use my 10 minutes to clear the mail basket or tidy up my bedside table. Other times, it's about straightening up the shoes near the front door or folding that small pile of laundry I left on the guest bed. Here's my golden rule for decluttering. Follow the one-touch rule. When you pick something up, decide where it goes right then and there. No moving it from pile to pile. Does it belong in the trash? In another room? Put it away immediately. This daily practice creates a sense of control and order. And over time, it prevents those big, overwhelming clutter cleanouts that none of us enjoy. Try it tomorrow. Pick a small area, set a timer for 10 minutes, and watch how quickly you can make a difference. They make their bed every morning. And now, my friends, we come to the final habit, a small, almost deceptively simple practice that sets the tone for the entire day. Seniors with clean homes always make their bed every morning. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just the bed. Does it really matter? But let me tell you, making your bed is like a signal to yourself that the day has begun and you're ready to tackle it. It's such a small task, but it creates an immediate sense of accomplishment. Plus, walking into a room later in the day with a neatly made bed is like giving yourself a gift. Here's how I approach it. Right after I get up, I spend just a minute or two straightening the sheets, fluffing the pillows, and folding the throw blanket at the foot of the bed. That's it. So quick. And yet it makes my entire bedroom feel instantly tidy and inviting. Let me share a little secret. I also love to swap out my bedding for fresh linens once a week. There's nothing quite like climbing into a clean bed at the end of a long day. Add a touch of lavender spray to your pillows, and it becomes a soothing ritual you'll look forward to. A made bed is like the anchor for your entire home. Once it's done, everything else seems more manageable. Trust me on this one. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments which of these habits you already do, and which ones you're going to try starting today. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, Savvy Senior, for more tips on living your best life as you age gracefully. Oh, and before you go, make sure to check out the description below and sign up for my Savvy Senior newsletter. It's free and it's packed with even more advice, stories, and resources tailored just for you. Until next time, stay tidy, stay happy, and remember, a clean home is a happy home.